he doesn't know my horse, or, man, this guy's kind of right. So here's what's going to happen. 70% of the people are going to say, man, this guy's right. The other 30%, you're going to get some pushback. They're going to be mad, boy, if they'd be kicking the dirt. They'd be yelling, screaming if they hadn't paid all that money for that clinician to be there, okay? Or here's the first thing you'll see. You ever go to a penning or a sorting? Boy, you see people out there, they're stopping their horse, they're getting into them with a little bit of a spur, and you know, they're just kind of bang, 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 just annoying the snot out of them. Hey, listen, don't get me wrong, I wear spurs too. I stop my horse hard when he needs it. If I need to do something on the couch, quick and sweeping, I do it. Here's the point. Some clinicians will say, okay, all you people, here's what I want you to do. Line up. I want you to take your left spur, and you're going to jam it as hard as you can into your horse. And you watch all those people go, just like that. Horses go sideways, people go sideways, and they go, okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way and your horse knows you're up there, you don't have to keep spurring him and banging him and kicking him. See how easy that works? So when you start thinking about it, okay, you can be a nagging nag. You can say what you mean what you say. That's all. Just say what you mean what you say. Now, I'm not that person, never have I been, that takes somebody and rips them down here. That's not me. My thing is, like I told somebody this today, I said, listen, a trainer was having problems with this horse. Horse was shutting down, they couldn't get anything done. I came there, Cooper came there, we got all kinds of stuff. Now Cooper got ran through the trees, but we got the horse moving forward.
Everybody needs Cooper.
They couldn't get the horse moving forward. The horse would plant just like that, like that. So point being, and like I said to the trainer said, I've been doing this all the I said, listen, there's a huge difference between difficult horses and hard horses. A lot of people don't understand that difference. I said, there's thousands of people that ride better than me. There's thousands of people that can give you instruction on how to look good on your horse that are better than me. There are not thousands of people that are better than me explaining that horse to you and how you get the job done. That's my niche. I know this horse in 30 minutes, and I'll know him for the rest of his life. Doesn't matter. You could say, well, he only bucks with me every 6 months. But it started here. It started when you got him on the cross track. If it's the first time I ever seen his horses, I said, well, let's go out and get him in the pasture. I'm going to see how he reacts. And then when he does something, I'm going to say, do you see that? What do you mean? He's already told you right there. On the cross track. Oh, did you see that? Oh, what do you mean? You see all these little things? You can become that person who is aware, okay? And you want this thing, you want to be up there to be able to get up this thing. Who do you know that gets on that horse and goes, let's lope this way, let's lope this way. Okay, so whenever I do that on that horse, okay, there's a reason I do that. Because I'm using my body against the horse. Because the horse is going to use his body against me. I don't care whether you're a canter, you're on a trail ride, you're trying to run around the barrel, you're trying to do whatever. There is about 0.5% out of the 40 million horses in the world, now you think about that truly love their job. That, I mean, have the heart of secretariat to where they just love that. They shouldn't be able to do it, but they love it that much. It's kind of like people, a career versus a job. So all I'm saying to you here is be aware of every stride. Now we're going to do another thing, the counting the feet thing, because when we're working on lopes, when we're loping these horses, we're trying to do a circle. The big thing we've got to continue to help you with, Dave, is going at a certain area and direction and creating something instead of just loping wherever. Okay? So that's what we want to do with you. Lolly's thing is, much like Debbie, is to keep her from moving this way in the lope and to move this way. That's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to go this way, and they wonder why their horse is getting faster, or why they're ducking does a horse have? Where's the first rib located? Where does the lead start from? What is breakover on a horse to get a lead change? That's a really good one right there. Okay? And people, I get death. And I say, okay, let's change it up. Where does your key go for your vehicle? Where do you put the gas? Where do you put the oil? Where's the steering wheel? Where's the blinker, brake, accelerator? The reason I do that is because we will take more time to learn that than we will to learn this. There's a reason. If everybody had to pass a test and pay a certain amount to own one of these, you'd be having to learn about the basic fundamentals. The reason I say how many vertebrae, where's the main first rib located, how does a horse bend, how does he pick up a lead, what is breakover, and where do you ask for a lead change, and or shouldering out, all these different things. If you don't know the type of how the thing you're riding on works and bends and shoulders work, the overall anatomy, how in the world are you ever going to get anything done with it? You can't. You're going to get lucky a lot of times. And that's what happens. I said to a trainer today, I said, so how many horses have you worked with in your life? Just throw it. I said, and whatever you think it is, double it. They said, 75. I said, okay. I said, there's nothing wrong with that number. I said, here's the problem, is that you're never going to hit a difficult horse with 75 horses. You're going to hit some hard horses. Hard horses are easy. Difficult horses are not. Because the difficult ones are smart and they keep racing. So that's like him. He's difficult for Dave in the sweeping aspect. Right? He was difficult before from the, oh, it's going to eat me aspect. So here's the thing, you two do maintenance. And that's what you need to do. You got to do that. So now we take the great finesse that you have on the ground and we apply it here. Nothing we do here does not go unapplied there. If you are doing something here, you better be applying it up there. You know, these people that say, well, I don't do groundwork, it doesn't do anything. Well, you're not applying the groundwork. This isn't teaching them to lay down or roll over or bow or rear or anything else. Whatever I'm doing, if I'm moving a hip, if I'm pushing a shoulder, whatever it is, because I'm going to put the same pressure on your side, it's going to transfer over. So, with that in mind, okay, we're going to think about a couple of things. One, so if we were to say, so here's a perfect example. Lolly rides, remember, how does Lolly ride, Dave? Show me. Yeah, thank you. And we have it on video. We got it. We know. She can't deny it, okay? Now, Lolly, how's Dave ride? I wish he did that. Okay? So here's what Dave will do with the, there you go, thank you. Here's what Dave will do. And he'll do this, like here. So now he's into it. Here's what I'd like to see him do. There, okay? So, and Lolly, here's what I'd like to see Lolly do. There. It's because your foot's so far here. Now, remember this here? Remember this here? So look, I'm going to hold your foot here. Now get out of the saddle and don't use the horn. Come on, you can do it. Don't use the horn. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to put this foot here. There. Oh, yeah, that's kind of nice. You don't have to do it back here. You don't have to do it there. We're not doing proper equitation here.
Come on.
Well, okay, so now just you don't have to put your foot in it. You feel this on the crest. There you go. All you gotta do is feel your horse. You feel that, don't you? Yeah. You feel right here, don't you? All you gotta do is just feel that firmness there. I'm not saying you gotta feel it. Listen, if you were 6'5", you'd wrap underneath of him and get underneath of him. If you're as tall as Dave, you'd get underneath of him. Okay?
I hugged him. I hugged my horse.
Exactly.
And I stayed on my horse.
Yeah, just like
stayed
that.
on my horse.
That's the way I want you to hug your horse, just like that. Now, if your horse refuses, then go like this.
Got it.
Then go back to hugging. Okay?
Okay.
But if we're constantly in him the whole time like this,
Right.
he's going to suck in the aid. He's not going, at some point he's going to shut down. So all you're going to do is forward and then release. Forward and then release.
Okay.
Okay? I can hug my horse.
Makes sense.
I can wear a 26-point rowel with a 4-inch shank and never touch a horse. Because I can hug him, but when I need to get into him, I'm going to get into him like that. I'm not going to come in like I'm the PBR and stick him. There's no sense in that. He can feel the spur. Okay? Same thing with you. Hug him and drive him. Don't do this. Hug him and drive him. Okay? It's like you're trying to squeeze his guts right out of his mouth. Squeeze and then relax. But if you're squeezing like this, see what I just did?
Yeah.
Watch my leg. Remember, we've done this before.
Yeah.
Like I'm a ballerina.
Yeah, and that's on tape too.
Yeah, and that's on video too.
There's all kinds of stuff on video.
This thing's better not ever come out. Okay, so we're going to work on that body position. We're going to work on that. We're going to work on a lot of this through these days I'm here. Because this is something where it's just the next level. We got to go there. Okay? So let's go. Let's go. We can go to the right now for a little while. Okay? Dave, you're concentrating on two things. One is I don't want you to look like you're a bulldog and you're dragging your feet in the dirt all the time.
Right.
Okay? I want you to go from here. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to go from Dave's foot